From Victorian England. The Victorian era was named after Queen Victoria, who ruled Great Britain from 1837 to 1901. This era is characterized as a time of rapid change and developments in medical, scientific, and technological knowledge, as well as changes in population growth and location. The Victorian era re-emphasized the importance of religions. During this period, the attendance rate of active followers increased. As a result, Shelley included religious ideas and literature in Frankenstein. The creation of the creature by Victor was influenced by the religious idea that people cannot play God, and if they do, bad things will happen. The bad results include the death of humans, including the lover of Victor, Elizabeth. Furthermore, Shelley utilized religious literature like Paradise Lost. Shelley resembles the characters Satan from Paradise Lost and Victor because they both have a thirst for knowledge and attempt to play their role as God. The Victorian era was a time that included several social movements and ideals towards family life. Movements during this age included feminism and labor unions. The influence of labor unions occurs in the novel when the creature asks for a partner in his lonely world, but Frankenstein says no. This is influenced because labor unions demanded more pay and lower hours from the factory owners. However, like the creature, most were turned down. As a result of the demands of the workers being turned down, strikes occurred, and similarly, the creature goes on a type of strike against Victor, where the creature goes to seek revenge on Victor and ends up killing Elizabeth. Furthermore, the Victorian era placed a great emphasis on family life. Main aspects of a Victorian family was that they respected and cared for each other. Victor was able to have this with his family. However, the creature wanted this respect and care, but never received it from Victor. Victorian time period successfully enhanced scientific understanding. Innovations in surgery and the experiments by scientists to reanimate corpses influenced Shelley in the idea of creating the creature by surgically putting body parts together and reanimating them with electricity. Shelley's idea of reanimating a corpse was influenced by the early experiments done by Luigi Galvani and Giovanni Aldini. Galvani experimented on frogs' legs and noticed an electrical reaction between the two metals caused the leg to twitch, and further concluded that it was the effects from the life force within the muscles of the frog. Aldini's experiment involved a deceased criminal and electric rods, where he touched the rods on different parts of the body. As a result, the parts touched by electricity twitched. Therefore, Shelley was mainly influenced by Aldini because in the novel, Victor uses electricity to reanimate human parts, just like Aldini. Influenced by several books when writing Frankenstein. One book, Sorrow of Werther, by Wolfgang von Goethe, was a novel in which the main character kills himself. As a result of this novel, many men in the world committed suicide due to this piece of literature. Therefore, Shelley makes the creature find and read this book, which leads to him debating whether or not suicide was the way out of his cruel world. The next novel, Paradise Lost, also influenced Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The character of Adam and Satan were used by Shelley to make a comparison between them and the creature. For example, the creature perceives himself as being human like Adam, yet a demon like Satan. Lastly, Shelley was influenced by Phantasmagoriana. This book of ghost stories influenced Shelley because this was the book she was reading before writing a version of Frankenstein. Therefore, after reading these stories, she was given the idea to write a horror story, which later went to be Frankenstein.